Hello, namaste and welcome in the series of cybersecurity. This side is Meena and today I will discuss about what does make LogRhythm NextGen a powerful SIEM tool. Nowadays, normal antiviruses are not sufficient to find out the advanced cyber attacks. Okay, so we need some kind of additional softwares which can help to detect the advanced malware which is in our network. Might be we don't know that exists in a network and can damage to our valuable information and the resources. Okay, so what makes logarithm next gen a powerful tool or the SIEM tool? In today's session I'm just going to discuss about. So let's start today's session. These are the main feature of logarithm next gen. For example, say artificial intelligence engine. Normal tracking the logs, that's not sufficient. So we also need to empower our technologies with the artificial intelligence so that we can collectively use the human and the machines knowledge together to catch the wrong traffic from our network. Clear? So it is having it, and collection of the technologies. One technology is not sufficient. We need the technologies from multiple vendors, multiple softwares, or the multiple we can say powerful tools which can collectively present the data in a way so that we can easily identify the malicious traffic. Clear? And file integrity monitoring, definitely that is very helpful. I will show you how that's useful in our demo. And case management, whatsoever the incident is happening, how the team is handling that, how they are responding, that become a case, and all the cases what are the pending, what the status of all these things, so what the time sold to a certain kind of cases, all these are managed in logarithm. Okay, and geolocation and the virtual visualizations is very powerful. You can see at different locations what is happening to our network, what kind of traffic is just passing through it, which is a malicious attack or cyber attacks on our network, and how to immediately respond to the highly vulnerable attack on our network before that can damage to the rest of the our network. Clear? Endpoint monitoring, definitely this is normal, we are using the antiviruses to find out certain kind of attacks are happening on our endpoint devices. It is also giving us the visibility of what is happening on our endpoints, and what traffic is malicious we can see with the help of it. Okay, and reporting, this is very helpful for the security professionals, for the higher management as well, so that they can see what the incident status at that time and how much time they took to solve it, and what when we are assigning the particular case to the team or the team member, how much time they took to solve it. So collective all these things from different locations, reporting is very helpful. And the smart response is a wonderful feature of logarithm, because automatically in the back end the data that's collected, okay, and stored, and on the basis of that data, it's just smart, in the smart way it can identify, yes, this is the attack is happening, and the risk level is very high or the low. So the security professional can see, yes, which particular case need immediately attention and immediately need to be solved in our network. These are the features that's provided by the logarithm. I will show you how that's used. Okay, so you can see here there are the number of traffic from different locations. Time stamp is different devices are generating different type of data, so it is very hard to present those data in a normalization format so that we can understand it very well, and we can differentiate the malicious traffic from the legitimate traffic. Okay, so logarithm collect those data, continuously observing the behavior of the traffic, because nowadays normal signature based antiviruses, or the way we just identify yes this is the malicious traffic, is not sufficient. So when some malicious activities happening in our network, for example they are having certain piece number 1, 2 and 3, 4. Okay, those four pieces when come together, then it will perform the attack. So it just we can say real time. It's not like predefined the attacks happening in our network, which is generally overlooked by the signature based antiviruses, which they cannot catch it out. Okay, so the logarithm will identify a certain kind of traffic is in our network, the behavior is changing, the malicious activity is just observing in the network, and on the basis of all these things they just take the decision which traffic is legitimate, which is the malicious or the anomaly kind of traffic. Clear? So collecting the data from different devices, even the timestamp is different from the different whether that's endpoint servers, network devices, routers, switches, firewalls, IPS, IDS. They will collect the data from different devices and normalize it and present in a visually in a very beautiful way. Okay, so just you can see here, first they will categorize yes the continuously observation of the data, and then they just make a pattern of it correlate with the behavior of the user or the traffic, and then analyze yes this is the malicious activity. Clear? And here you can see it is also giving the risk value to the certain event, or if certain kind of attack is happening, that's giving to the risk value. So the security professionals immediately come to your know yes this is the incident, or this is the certain kind of activity is, we can say activity is happening in our network is severe, it's just dangerous to our network. Immediately our team should respond to it, and we need to quarantine, we need to limit it so that it cannot damage to the rest of the network. Okay, so if you will see here, there are the 72 risk given, 46, 51, 89. So immediately the 97, which is having the risk value, security professional will just look immediately on that particular risk. Okay, particular we can say event will happen on their devices. Okay, uh, you can see here an email or an alert message will pop up on the screen of the professional. Yes, this is the attack which is having 97 risk rate. So some kind of PowerShell activity is happening on the network, and then we need to keep our attention on the particular activity on the network is happening related to the PowerShell, because PowerShell, if we'll say normally in the Windows they are just legitimate tool, but if we have blocked on the end users and such kind of activities happening, that means uh, we can clearly observe here yes this is the activity not by the normal user, this is the activity performed by the malicious traffic. Okay, or by the hackers. So immediately such for such kind of activity we need to put our attention. Yes, because with the help of the powerful tool they can run the script which can make a lot of change on our network. Okay, so the risk level is 97. Immediately respond to it. They can see in their dashboard, yes, this is the um, uh, activity is demanding high attention. Clear? And when they are just getting the yes risk level is higher and they want to know more about it, what kind of this activity and what we should drill out, what should be our response. So just how they just come to know, there is a wonderful option about the playbook. Okay, previously, for example, there was a lot of cases related to PowerShell activity and what the steps they took, each and everything they just recorded it. So the playbook will guide the cybersecurity professional. Yes, this is the uh, we can say steps you can take to perform the more information about that particular activities you need to collect, and these are the steps you need to take to stop such kind of attacks. So the playbook will help us. And if you want to know more about the certain activity, what is happening here on the particular uh, carbon black end user PowerShell network activity, then definitely we can collect more information. Okay, and we will drill it out. Yes, what's the IP address of that PC, and when the such activity happen on a particular device, what was the time of that, what were the changes made by that on the particular device. Okay, so you can see here it will just show you the different logs. Okay, so these are the timing, the some activities happen on the device which is showing us the risk level is 97. Okay, so here we can also assign to the we can also assign who will handle that particular activity, who's responsible to respond to the certain threat activity. Okay, so these things we can also find out. Clear? And if we want to know more about it, our playbook is telling us you can get the contextual information on the host, or the what are the processes of those, or you, if you want to search the hash value and in the network, what happens on the other devices, whether that also present on the other devices in the network or not. So there are multiple things we can perform. For example, say we want to know right now, yes, what happened in case of this particular incident on our network or on our particular host. So we want to get more information. So clearly we can say, yes, this attack is happen on particular machine. Clear? So they just add to the case. This is the IP address of the victim machine, and want to know more about it, we will say from virus to virus total, this was the hash value of this one, and we want to collect more contextual information about this attack, and for example, this is the hash value which we will take and copy, and we will just go to the virus total to find out response related to this hash value. Okay, so the on the virus we need not to go to the we can say web browser or some other tools. We need, no, each and everything is embedded, and here just with the one click it will show you the detail of it. Okay, so that's collaboration of different technologies. So on the virus total website, it will tell us, yes, this is the malicious activity related to the PowerShell, and this is dangerous. Clear? And it's saying it's having the Trojan package. And then we want to find out, now we are ensured, yes, this is the attack related to PowerShell, and we want to find out, yes, if that particular hash value which we found on our net on a particular host, whether that's exist on other devices or not, or if that affected the other part of our network or not. We just want to find it out. So with the pivot search on the hash value in our network, we can also find it out, and it will tell us which devices are affected. Okay, and for example, was only one device which was affected by this certain attack, and we can say now we need to quarantine the endpoint. Clear? So we can say we are approving to quarantine it. Authorized person can having that rights to approve the action against such kind of attack. Okay, for example, say Smith was the in charge to see on the particular case, and then say, okay, yes, I'm just approving to quarantine the particular host. Okay, and then the case closed. And after this closing their case, they want to know how much time I just took to solve that particular case. So here you can say it just took 1 hour 33 minutes, and previously that was time to investigate, it was 2 hours 21 minutes. So almost half of the time they took to solve the problem. Okay, and if we quick overview all these things, so it will generate the write logs for the incident is happening, or the certain malicious activity is happening in our network. Then they just come to know, yes, this is the activity is happening, and the risk level they assign, and smart analytics will present you this is the logs generated on the particular device, and who with the help of the who is or the trace or the ping, you can find out, yes, these are the activities happening on our network, and might be our device is trying to communicate with the attacker's machine. Okay, command and control that established by the hackers, so they just can know about all these things. And correct risk level, they are just severity level, they know on the scale of 100 if that's normal information, informative type of attacks, or that's not too much dangerous, so we can delay to respond it, and as compared to which is having the higher value, then definitely we need to respond it as quickly as possible. Clear? And playbook, very wonderful or good, we can say, resource to just come to know, yes, this if previously that attack happened, what the steps our team took to solve it out, what the things I can drilled out, what the steps I can take to perform the quick action against those kind of attack. Clear? And powerful automation, automatically that's observing the traffic and will present the data in front of us. Okay, and we can also see the graphs of how many cases are pending, which was the severity level was high or normal, or we need to take care of certain incidents, or the higher team, the CISOs, or the we can say security managers can also see the view of what is happening on our network, who is able to solve the problem very quickly, and what was the time they are taking to solve the problem, because time is very crucial. If we will not be able to perform so quickly, it can infect the rest of the network and can damage a lot to our organization. Okay, so these graphic visuals are here presenting wonderful way to know about what is happening in a network. Clear? And another way to just find how much time, mean time, took to respond, or when we just detected the threat and how much time to respond, we can also see all these things in our visualization. Okay, so isn't it so awesome, so wonderful? LogRhythm, it is just giving us a lot of information, giving us the different methods to find out quickly uh, the malicious traffic in a network. Okay, and follow me on the cybersecurity prism and get the notification for the next interesting and informative session. Also share that session with your friends and group members as well, so that they will be able to understand what's so special in LogRhythm, a next gen SIEM tool. Okay, and in the next session I will discuss about best ways to protect your Gmail account from hackers. Namaste. See you in the next session.